How can we as individual become healthier? These three basic are food, sleep and exercise. Through the balance depend on age. As we get older, we tend to need loss of all three. Metabolism slow with age, so we feel less hungry. With age, we become less active and therefore need less sleep. However, all three basic are equal at the age if we are to remain relatively young and healthy throughout our allotted span. For the purpose of this easy, let us assume that you are a young man or woman of about 18 years. We have interest in a sport as well as in academic work. Preparatory to employment, you look forward to a long, active, trouble free, healthy life. No doubt you have been inoculated against the common killers such as typhoid, tetanus, etc. Let us also assume that you have been born with healthy gains and have both a normal resistance to diseases and a good recovery rate. You were not born with any political defect or handicap which acquire special medical treatment. You have an average to good health record. You wish to keep your health, even improve it. Take food. The temptation is to overeat. Stop when you stop feeling hungry. When this is socially difficult, so without the next meal, what to eat? Try to avoid confidence food. Keep the intake of carbohydrate, fat, and sugar low. Protein bulk the body without thickening the waistline. All these courses assume that a balance with varied diet is available. Nobody could lecture the Ethiopian or the refugee or the very poor on this object. When to eat 3 max a day should be enough for a young man, one too many for an old man. Eating sweet, chocolate, ice cream, cakes, etc. Between meal can undo all your food intention. Fresh vegetable, not ever cooked, are excellent. If you can obtain fresh food in variety, good. Eat according to a rule and forget food. I, and don't forget, ladies, that you also need food. Too much slimming can destroy appetite and lead to the downward spiral of starvation. Sleep is even more cruel than food. 8 hours per night for the young person, 6 to 7 for the elderly. A medium to hard bed and circulating fresh air make for the deepest sleep. Most experts advise going to bed reasonably early, say not much after 11 pm. The late night film or disco should be the exception. A reasonable amount of exercise is essentially to everybody. Most young people play a sport, often team game, football, basketball, etc. And this pulse walking, running and cycling keeps the body in tune and set up the kind of strength and stamina which play dividend in later life. In healthy, it is mistake to give up activity when we exchange a studentship for employment. All too quickly, the body runs to fat. Some workers are out of breath after climbing on flight of stairs. Strenuous exercise in youth passed down to walking, golf, and swimming in later years goes a long way to prevent heart and respiratory problems. Any normally healthy person sticking to the above regime will get healthier and stay that way. Yet there are three final points. The first is to try to learn to skill needless anxiety and to adopt a positive approach to life. Nobody can predict the future, so day by day, living alleviate with a overall plan is required. Worry and depression, weakness can be very detrimental to health. The second is to practice normal hygiene, cleanliness, especially in food preparation, is essentially yet nobody can create a totally environment. Most of us have more built-in resistance to disease, however, than we imagine. Thirdly, smoking and alcohol. If you have never started, don't, however, and despite the pressure lobbies, moderation in both has never been finally proved harmful. Field Marseille Montgomery once boasted to Sir Winston Churchill, "I neither smoke nor drink, and I am 100% fit." Churchill replied, "I do both, and I am 200 fit."